Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover. One on Melle Mel, who was warned by many on Instagram on the day he teased his quote explosive Eminem diss. He was warned to stop in his tracks, even by those who reportedly respected him. Don't do it to yourself, one user stated. But he went ahead and dropped it. But following the reception it got, we now have definitive signs that show Melle Mel most likely regrets his decision to drop the Eminem diss, as fans have spotted something interesting on Melle Mel's Instagram, as he's made efforts to make it seem like nothing happened this week. And we'll be exploring more on this in a bit, including reactions so far. Today we also have more on Drake, who is currently facing backlash for liking a Tory Lanez post on Instagram, and we'll get to this at the latter part of the video, as some push for Drake's cancellation over this. And before we get started, if you recall when Eminem dropped Realist, we got some salty reactions from clueless Eminem critics about how no one is listening to Eminem right now, but a report dropped around that time that was quite ironic. Most streamed songs by hip-hop artists this decade, and what's that? Godzilla at number 5 in the 2020s so far. And mind you, while Eminem didn't make the 2010s report, this is how it looked like for the 2000s. Eminem occupies the entire top 5 most streamed songs on Spotify.
¿Qué hechicería es esta?
Not be juju be that.
What sorcery is this?
I'd be mad right now if I was a hater, not gonna lie. But moving on to the main topics today, we'll be starting with Melle Mel, and fans were in for a surprise when they visited Melle Mel's IG and discovered that Melle Mel has done some scrubbing. He's deleted every Eminem-related post, including the diss, and this has sparked conversations across platforms already. On Reddit, for instance, Melle Mel has deleted everything relating to the M diss on Instagram, laughing emoji, and under his recent posts, now he wants to celebrate hip-hop's 50th like nothing happened. And on Reddit, a user expands, bro is being absolutely eviscerated by the internet right now, and some are feeling bad about how this turned out for him. I actually feel bad for him. There's something really pathetic about someone doing this to themselves. Of course, his pioneer status remains untouched, but like I pointed out in a previous story on this, for the younger people who didn't know Melle Mel before this drama, this is a horrible way for them to find out about the pioneer, and he did it to himself. Check this out. But he completely destroyed his reputation. Now he's a punchline to a joke. First thing anyone is gonna think of if they hear his name is this nonsense. It is sad though, because he was legit the best rapper in the game during his time. I loved the guy, but now screw him. People say all publicity is good publicity, but the fact that he's already scrubbing his social media says otherwise in this case, and here's an example of what I'm talking about. Under his latest post celebrating hip-hop's 50th, even after deleting all the Eminem-related posts, it is still met with top comments like this. Is everybody forgetting the whack 1-minute diss towards Eminem? Laughing emoji, that ish is embarrassing. And I found it hilarious so far how OGs in hip-hop have been acted like Melle Mel didn't drop that diss track. They follow him on IG but were nowhere to be found under his diss about Eminem, but now you can spot Big Daddy Kane with this reaction under his latest post, clapping emojis. Now we're talking fire emojis. Suffice to say, there's obviously an attempt to memory hole his Eminem diss track and erase it from existence. And if you recall, even King Crooked initially thought Melle Mel wanted the smoke. Everyone was ready for the snapback, but like this Redditor concluded, laughing my bum off, snap back to reality, and they kept going. Poor old bastard really had no idea he'd be walking into the lion's den with that weak bomb diss track. I think this Eminem tweet needs to be framed. People think they want this problem till they get it. MGK back then claimed that he felt he was no longer welcome in hip-hop, hence his switch up to the pop-punk genre. And now Melle Mel's working to memory hole his diss. But what do you guys think? Should rap fans play along and act like it never happened? And moving on to the next point, following Tory Lanez sentencing, where he got 10 years for shooting Megan Thee Stallion, he released a statement where he continues to claim that he's innocent, that added, "In no shape or form was I apologizing for the charges I'm being wrongfully convicted for. I remain on the stance that I refuse to apologize for something that I did not do." This post gained over 400,000 likes on IG, and Drake reportedly also liked the post, and this stirred backlash for the rapper, as this was seen as Drake's continued support for Tory Lanez, and this blew up on Twitter. There ain't a hell hard enough for Drake and the role he played in this Tory Lanez situation. They kept piling on Drake. To see that Drake liked that raggedy bomb statement from Tory Lanez, he's really standing on being trash. But some have hit back with, LOL, y'all ain't gonna cancel Drake, be for real as angry as you wanna be at the man. Drake ain't going anywhere, y'all just gonna have to stay mad. And believe it or not, some are calling Drake a real one for sticking with his beliefs regardless. Drake is a real one, he didn't switch up like the others. Real dudes know Tory Lanez is innocent, and Jay-Z was the reason why he's locked up, because Tory didn't want to sign that Roc Nation deal.
I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
I'll be looking forward to your thoughts on these topics below. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe for more, and see you on the next one.